As seasons unfold, some games never see the light of day. These are contests played till curfew. Sports that stir in the night. One such competition shines like a beacon amongst all others. The game of Flashlight Tag. At the onset, the Nocturnal Band suffered an unwanted addition to their roster. Noah's little sister, Bonnie. Age differences were quickly set aside as players spread the field in search
15,
of hiding
18,
spots.
19, 20. Ready or not, here I come!
The chilling threat cut through the dark. And one by one, the elusive hiders were found. And the number of hunters grew to 3. But they still couldn't find Noah beneath his back porch. It seemed home field advantage would make Noah the last kid hiding. Until it appeared Bonnie too had home field advantage, but was calling her own plays. Retaliation to the tickle torture was too risky. The slightest noise could give away position and put Noah in the sight of the ever-sweeping thieves. The tenuous tickling had given Noah a desperate need for the bathroom, while the bunny emerged, the victor. In the beginning, eyes had rolled at her rabbit ears, but in the end, no flashlight could find them. Bonnie now shined in her own beam as one of our brightest heroes of the game. On the mean streets of suburbia, the sport of slaps is not a game, it's a way of life. And for Slow Hand Larry, life was a pair of red, stingy hands. Living up to his nickname, Slow Hand would fall for tickle palms and elbow fakes till he was slapped unhappy. But failure trained Larry well in the slapping arts. He soon figured out all the moves and fakes that had fooled him once before. He became the least slapper to ever play slaps. No one pegged him Slow Hand anymore. He was now Cool Hand Larry. There was, however, one formidable foe that Larry had never faced. Susie Slapstick Reynolds. Susie had the fastest hands on the street. She was the self-proclaimed Sultan of Slap. Word on Braeburn Road said it was time for the student to teach the master. At the start, Larry's hand stayed steady through the usual tricks. He slipped away from Susie's slaps with snake-like quickness. Would Larry unseat the Sultan of Slap? Nope. In a spectacular tickle palm hand switch combination, Larry was schooled yet again in the art of slaps. Susie proved that these were still her streets, but our story doesn't end here. Cool Hand Larry survived to slap again another day. You see, it is his heart, not his hands, that makes Larry one of the great heroes of the game. Heroes of the game. It was a rivalry for the ages. The 4th grade awaited the intimidating march of the 5th grade. Their game is played with a red rubber ball. Their game goes by only one name: kickball. The sheer brawn of the 5th grade mounted an awesome offensive, keeping their battered opponents on the defense. But the 4th grade played as one well-oiled machine. They fought back, using quickness, courage, and conviction. After 9 hard-fought innings, the usually dominant 5th grade was losing by just 1 run, putting the feisty 4th grade on the verge of an upset. But the game isn't over until the last kicker steps up to the plate. And for the 5th grade, their last hope also had their most feared foot: Lead-Toe Tony. Lead-Toe was often scrutinized for pushing the boundaries of regulation footwear. But that didn't stop him from calling his kick. The 4th grade quickly repositioned their defense as the final pitch rolled forward. The 4th graders were in over their heads. But the score was not yet final. The team responded instantly to their leader. Tony's home run trot at the slow, arrogant pace of victory. But like the links of an iron chain, the 4th graders formed a relay. The 5th graders were too busy celebrating to notice that the ball was back in play. In this historic rivalry, mind had finally ruled over might. For the 4th graders proved they had the tenacity and teamwork that defines all heroes of the game.
You are watching.
Oh, it's gonna be close!
Nick Gas. You are watching. Nick Gas. You are watching. Nick Gas. You are watching. Your games. Your sports. Nick Gas.
Now back to that giant talking stone head. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Now back to that strain on the brain. Figure it out. Now back to the ultimate test of courage. Nickelodeon Guts. Now back to the great frame game. Get the picture? Now back to the mess for the new millennium. Double Dare 2000.
finders keepers.
Up next, it's that giant talking stonehead. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Up next, that strain on the brain. Figure it out. Up next, the ultimate test of courage. Nickelodeon Guts. Up next, the Great Frame Game. Get the picture? Up next, the mess for the new millennium. Double Dare 2000.
From the four corners of your world, this is Global Gas.
Hey guys, what's going on? Little Global Gas here for you. My name's Matty. We're checking out the most killer games in sports from around the world. And coming up, we're going to Alaska, guys. That's right, little dog sledding action going on. These are the coolest canines, basically pulling these sleds on cross-country races. You guys all set? Get ready to hang on tight.
Dog sled racing is practiced in countries where there is snow-covered terrain. We're talking Canada, the United States, Chile, and Argentina. And every March, Alaska hosts the biggest dog sled competition in the world, the Iditarod. Let me break it down. Dog sled racing is a sport of racing sleds over cross-country courses. It's fast, exciting, and ultra-competitive. The sled driver, known as the musher, has his dogs trained, and I mean with a capital T. They are taught to follow the musher's voice commands so well and to pull that sled so fast, it almost looks like they're flying over the ice. Now, these dogs are bred to run. I mean, it's in their nature. So they can go through these long, cold, hard runs that can reach speeds of up to 20 miles per hour without a problem.
All right, now I know what you guys are thinking. Poor dogs are so cold. But they're not, trust me guys. I mean, think about it. These dogs are running around in their own natural furs. Well, that was your Global Gas. We'll see you guys around.
From the four corners of your world, this is Global Gas.
Yes, what is up, guys? How you doing? Matty here, little Global Gas action. Your games and sports from around the world, and I'm bringing you a special one, all right? Now, we all love flying kites, right? And if you really dig some dune buggies too, then I got the thing for you guys. It's called Kite Buggy, and it is awesome. I mean, it is just like it sounds. You go chill in a dune buggy, get pulled by a kite, and get some serious speed. It is tremendous, you guys. Check this one out.
A kite buggy was invented in New Zealand, but this sport's also big in Australia and Argentina. And for us here in the United States, there are places in Oregon, California, and Nevada where we can give it a try. Here's the scoop, guys. A kite buggy is done in a flat, open space with clean wind. That means no trees, buildings, animals, or humans around that you can run over. Now, kite buggers use a buggy and a sail made out of lightweight material like nylon or plastic and flying line to play this sport. There are buggies for one person or two, so you can give it a go solo or with a friend. Now, how fast or slow you go depends on how well you can maneuver the kite, how high it is, and if you're going downwind or upwind. Now, kite buggy is all about speed and accuracy, and hardcore fans are starting to compete with their friends over half-mile courses.
So anyways, guys, we got to thank the New Zealanders for thinking of this sport, kite buggy. But we also got to thank the Chinese because, you know, they're the ones that invented the kite nearly 3,000 years ago. So you guys know, without the kite, there would be no kite buggy. So a big shishay to the Chinese, which is thank you in Chinese, and also a big shishay to all you guys out there for watching Global Gas.
From the four corners of your world, this is Global Gas.
Aloha, guys! What's going on, man? Coach chilling here by the beach, watching some Global Gas, your games and your sports from around the world. Check it out, Outrigger Canoeing. That's right, it's totally cool. These guys are tearing up the ocean. Check this out, Outrigger Canoeing, man.
Now, the first outrigger canoe races started in Hawaii. But way before it became a sport, Polynesians used outrigger canoes for transportation from one island to another. Now these days, you can try it out in countries like the United States, Australia, Tahiti, and Fiji. Here's how it works. The outrigger canoe is different from an ordinary canoe because it has a rig on the side. Now this rig balances the canoe and makes it more stable when you're in the ocean. Now Hardcore Canoe is trained year-round for the World Championship, a 40.3-mile race between the islands of Molokai and Oahu. And in these long races, each canoe is followed by a motorboat with reinforcements. And when paddlers get tired, they switch off with the other teammates who are standing by on the motorboat, ready to jump in and continue the race. Now these switcheroos are really cool because the paddlers don't miss a beat. They get in and out in a split second. Now, lots of serious canoeists also do little sprint races called regattas, which are typically 250 to 500 meters long. Now those take place in many places around the world and are good prep for the big race in Hawaii. Outrigger canoeing is considered Hawaii's national sport, and it's high-speed, high-intensity fun in the sun. Not only do you get really buff arms while you're at it, you get to race with a team and achieve results one person can't achieve alone.
All right, now one of the many perks of this sport here, of course, is getting a pretty nice tan. And as you can see, guys, I need to work on mine. So I'm going to do a little bit more rowing. This has been Global Gas. I'm Matty. Outrigger Canoeing now.
From the four corners of your world,
This is Global Gas.
Hey, what's up, guys? Matty here for Global Gas, your games and sports from around the world. Now, I'm gonna need you guys to imagine, just for a little bit, being stuck inside of a huge ball at the top of that there steep hill and then being let go down the hill for fun. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Well, some zany New Zealanders are doing it. It's called zorbing, and we got it right here on Global Gas. Check it out.
Zorbing was invented by the Kiwis, that is, people from New Zealand. You can also find this sport in Australia, Germany, Switzerland, Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, and the United States. All right, here's the scoop. Zorbing's done with a 10-foot transparent plastic ball called a zorb. Now the rider, called a zorbonaut, goes inside the ball and gets pushed down the hill. It looks crazy, but it's a lot of fun. Now, if the ball bounces, you bounce. And if it spins, you spin. And it doesn't hurt. There's an air cushion that keeps you safe as you roll downhill at up to 25 miles per hour. But if you're squeamish about getting bounced around, there are Zorbs built with a harness inside. And some come with 2 harnesses in case you want to take your best friend for a spin.
Well, there you guys go, a little zorbing action for you. You know, they say that zorbing is kind of like being a sock in a dryer, and you know what, to be honest, I kind of like to know what that feeling is like. But a little tip, don't eat a big meal before you go zorbing, all right? Because you might be rolling in it. Just don't do it, okay? Global Gas.
From the four corners of your world,
This is Global Gas.
Che pibe, ¿qué pasa? Soy Mati. Now, if you guys are Argentinian, you would know that I just said, hey, dude, what's up? It's Matty. This is Global Gas, the ultimate games and sports from around the world. And I know that you guys have probably played some basketball, did a little horseback riding like I'm doing right now. But have you ever done both at the same time? Well, a bunch of Argentinians have. It's their national sport. It's called pato. That's Spanish for duck. It's coming up right now. You guys have got to check this out.
Now, in case you fell asleep during geography class, Argentina is the second largest country in South America. But Pato's also become so popular that it's also played in Italy, France, Belgium, England, Germany, and Austria. Pato is a crazy mix of pole-style horseback riding and the slam jamming of basketball. So 4 riders compete in a field 200 yards long. Each team scores by dunking the duck into a basket that's 8 feet, 10 inches high. Now, Pato is seriously old school. Historians say it was created in the 1600s. And check this out, guys. Back then, a real duck was used as the ball. But don't worry, real ducks aren't used anymore. Now, during the game, the riders swing from their saddle at full gallop. They pick up the ball from the ground with their right hand and race toward the basket. And the team who scores the most points is the winner.
Well, Well, there you have it, guys. Little pato action for you. Like you just saw, those guys are in top physical shape. I got to give it up for them. They got muchos guts. Well, I'm Matty. This is Global Gas. We'll see you guys later. Adios.
Hey, Games and Sports fans, get ready for another Nick Gas timeout. This time out, we're playing along with Philadelphia 76er Eric Snow.
Okay, guys, let's try some trivia. Hoop style. Here's your question. Who holds the record for scoring the most points in a single NBA game? Is it A, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, B, Dr. J, Julius Erving, C, Michael Jordan, or D, Wilt Chamberlain? Go ahead, guys. Think about it. Time's up. Let's see who scored with the right answer. Did you say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Sorry, that's not it. What about the man, Michael Jordan? Maybe you said the doctor, Julius Erving. Wrong again. The only answer left is Wilt Chamberlain. In 1962, Wilt still dropped in a whopping 100 points in a single game, a record that still stands tall today. If you knew that, then you know a thing or two about the game of basketball.
Hey, get back in the game. We'll see you next time out. Hey, Games and Sports fans, get ready for another Nick Gas timeout. This time out, we're playing along with pro soccer star Mike Petke.
What's up, soccer fans? It's time for some trivia.
We all know how big soccer is around the globe. So tell me, which country won the most World Cups? Is it A, Italy? Is it B, Brazil? C, Argentina? Or D, the United States? Anything? Anything yet? Come on, guys. Nothing yet? All right, guys, time's up. Let's see how you did. So did you say the US of A? Unfortunately, the USA has yet to win a World Cup, but the future's looking bright. What about Argentina? Well, then you probably said Italy, right? Wrong again. Well, that only leaves one answer, Brazil. That's right, no one has dominated the World Cup quite like the mighty Brazilians. Including 2002, they've won the World Cup 5 times. Now, if you knew that, then you know your soccer trivia.
Hey, get back in the game. We'll see you next time out. Hey, Games and Sports fans, get ready for another Nick Gas timeout. This time out, we're playing along with Harlem Globetrotter Otis Key.
Okay, guys, let's see what you may or may not know about the Globetrotters. What former NBA superstar fulfilled his lifetime dream by playing with the Harlem Globetrotters? Is it A, Isaiah Thomas, B, Dominique Wilkins, C, Magic Johnson, or D, Charles Barkley? Go ahead and think about it. All right, time's up. Let's see who slam dunked this question. So, did you say Charles Barkley? That's not it. Sorry, Charlie. What about Dominique Wilkins? Not even close. Maybe you guessed Pistons great Isaiah Thomas. No. The only answer left is Earvin Magic Johnson. In 1997, the Hall of Famer suited up with the best basketball team in the world, the Harlem Globetrotters, against the College All-Stars. Now, if you knew that, you know a thing or two about the Harlem Globetrotters.
Hey, get back in the game. We'll see you next time out. Hey, Games and Sports fans, get ready for another Nick Gas timeout. This time out, we're playing along with Pro Bowler Norm Duke.
What's up, guys? Time for a little bowling trivia. And here's your question. In bowling, a turkey is how many strikes in a row? Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 12, or D, 9? Go ahead, think about it. Okay, time's up. Let's see how you did. So did you say 9? Ooh, sorry. So what about 4 in a row? Well then, you probably said 12, right? No. And that leaves only one answer. 3. That's right. 3 strikes in a row in bowling is called a turkey. And if you knew that, you probably know a thing or two about bowling.
Hey, get back in the game. We'll see you next time out.
Let's open up the playbook and learn from the pros. It's a Games and Sports trade trick.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Leland Fiddler here with another trade trick. And this one's about the game I know best, Scrabble. One of the most important things about the game of Scrabble is to stay ahead of your opponent. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, here's the deal. There's a real-life Scrabble tournament going on right behind me, so we have to be really quiet. Now I'm going to show you how to get the most points. One of the most important things is to know your 2-letter words. There are 96 of them, and all good Scrabble players know them. Okay, another important thing to remember is to use your bonus squares. There's the triple word score, the double letter score, the triple letter score, and the double word score. A third way to get a lot of points is by using something that we Scrabble players call a bingo. That's when you use all 7 tiles in the rack, and you get a 50-point bonus for it. For Scrabble players, getting a bingo is like hitting a home run. So remember, guys, 3 ways to get a lot of points: know your 2-letter words, use the bonus squares, and try and find bingos. And that's your trade trick. Keep practicing.
Let's open up the playbook and learn from the pros. It's a Games and Sports trade trick.
Hi guys, I'm Johnny Walker, professional soccer goalkeeper.
Saved by Johnny Walker. Great save. Got saved by Walker.
All right guys, today's trade trick is sure to help you save the day. I'm gonna help you stop a penalty kick. With so little time to react, there are a few things that I like to do to give me a little extra advantage. First thing I like to do is be on my toes. When the ball's kicked, you want to be moving and ready to spring off the line. You never want to get caught flat-footed. The next thing you want to focus on is watching the kicker. Players always pick their spots, usually the upper or lower corners. Check out their eyes and feet as they approach the ball. It just might give something away. Finally, if you do block the shot, try to follow up your save. If you block the ball out in front, it's pretty likely a rebound shot is coming, so always be ready to bounce back up for a follow-up attempt. And here's a little tip. Just try and remain calm. All you can do is give the best possible effort you can on that day. If they score, they do. But if you make a save, you'll be the hero of the day. All right, so let's recap. Make sure you're on your toes, watch the kicker's actions, and if you make the save, make sure you're up and ready for the rebound. But most importantly, stay calm. Of course, the easiest way to save a penalty kick is to make sure your teammates don't commit any fouls. Keep watching Nick Gass for more trade tricks.
Let's open up the playbook and learn from the pros. It's a Games and Sports trade trick.
Hey guys, I'm pro snowboarder Natasha Zurich.
I'm the one, the ace, the only. I'm the king. I'm the one, the ace, the only.
So this is what's called a fun box, and it's where I like to do one of my favorite tricks, gap to board slide. The first important thing about this trick is to have enough speed. The reason you need speed is because you need to clear the top flat part of the box first. Once you do that, you're on to the next step. The second part of the trick is to turn your board to board slide. That means turning your board 90 degrees while you're in the air. And lastly, come up the box nice and smooth for a landing. And what I like to personally do is to bend nice and low so I can stay in control. Okay guys, so let's recap. First, you want to make sure you have enough speed.
Then you want to turn your board 90 degrees to board slide. And lastly, you just want to come off the rail for a smooth landing. All right, guys, let me show you how it's done. I'm out of here, but keep watching Nick Gass for more trade tricks.
Let's open up the playbook and learn from the pros. It's a Games and Sports trade trick.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm professional soccer player Chris Klein.
Falls to the feet of Klein, yes! And there's an equalizer for the Kansas City Wizards.
It's time to kick off another trade trick, the penalty kick. Okay, let's break it down. First, you want to pick a spot that you're comfortable with to shoot at.
We usually go for the lower or upper corners of the goal.
Second, stick with your spot, but watch the goalkeeper.
As you approach the ball, the goalie might begin to commit to a side. If you can pick up on this, you might be able to alter your shot and put it further out of reach. Or you'll know right away that he's chose to go the other way, and you should be in the clear.
And lastly, follow your shot.
There's always a chance that the goalie might knock the ball away, but at the same time give up the rebound, allowing you a second chance to score.
Price, save, rebound shot, off the post and down.
Hey, I got another tip for you. What I like to do personally is practice.
Not all great scorers are great when it comes to penalty kicks. So what I like to do is find an empty net and work on my placement, because a strong leg and consistency are key when it's just you and the goalkeeper.
Razov has two. For the lead, Ruiz, the shot, the goal! He scores! Player of the week.
Hey guys, if you want more tips from the pros, keep it right here on Nick Gass for more trade tricks.
Let's open up the playbook and learn from the pros. It's a Games and Sports trade trick.
What's up, guys? I'm pro snowboarder Ann Malin. I'm here to talk about one of my favorite tricks, the stale fish. The first important thing is the approach. You really want to find the spot in the wall where you can launch from. Okay, you're in the air. Next thing you want to do is reach back and find your grab between your bindings. Okay, now the last and most important thing. You got your grab. Now you want to keep looking down and find your landing. And now, the stale fish. Okay guys, let's recap. First, you want to find the spot on the wall. Then you want to reach back for the grab. And last, keep looking down for that landing. Okay guys, I'm out of here. Keep watching Nick Gass for more trade tricks.
Let's open up the playbook and learn from the pros. It's a Games and Sports trade trick.
Hey guys, I'm pro tennis player Maria Sharapova. So we all know that a great serve and a killer overhead can make all the difference on the tennis court. But when you want to own that court, a smooth ground stroke is the key to victory. Today's trade trick, the two-handed backhand. finding the right grip. You want to place your right hand on the bottom of the grip of the racket. Then place your left hand just above, touching your right hand. The next step is the pivot. As the ball approaches, pivot on your left foot as you step forward with your right foot while rotating your shoulders to the left. And lastly, you want to swing with a low to high path. Leading with your right shoulder, follow through with the racket head pointed up at about a 45-degree angle to the net. And what I like to do personally is keep my wrists firm all the way through the stroke. Okay, let's recap. First, you want to find the right grip. Next, as the ball approaches, you want to pivot. And lastly, follow through with a low to high path. And remember my tip, keep your wrist firm. So there it is, the two-handed backhand. Now take these tips to your favorite tennis spot and let's see what you got. Keep watching Nick Gass for more trade tricks.
Hey you want to improve your skills? Get fit, gain that competitive edge, then pay attention because I got another skill drill. All right, soccer players, lace up if you want to improve your ball control. I call this skill drill Happy Feet. All you need for this one is a ball and room to play. That should be enough. First thing to do is put the ball directly in front of you. Start by tapping the top of the ball with your right foot. Then switch to your left. Once you start getting comfortable, you can pick up the pace. Good job. As you're doing this drill, imagine the ball is a big giant egg. So you just gotta barely tap it or you'll make it crack. And keep those knees high, because the goal is to make sure the ball moves as little as possible. Keep it going. Doing this skill drill will give you fast feet and improve your ball control out there on the field. Ain't no time for standing around. Get out there and practice. You know, sometimes this drill reminds me of an Irish jig. Ah! Hey, you want to improve your skills? Get fit, gain that competitive edge, then pay attention because I got another skill drill. You want to nail that base runner trying to score from third? Then you'll think today's skill drill's a hit. I call it 1D. Grab your mitt, grab a ball, and a buddy. Hey, take it easy. He bruises like a peach. Start by standing 10 yards apart, then kneel. Right is on the right knee, and left is on the left knee. That's right. I mean left. The next step is to throw the ball back and forth while staying in position. By keeping your knees down, this skill drill will help improve your arm and shoulder strength. And you can move further apart as you master it. Good job. Now get out there and practice. Hey, Lefty, I want to see grass stains on that knee now. Not that knee, the other one. No, the other one. Right. I mean left. Oh, now you got me confused. Hey, you want to improve your skills? Get fit, gain that competitive edge, then pay attention because I got another skill drill. All right, ballers, you want to handle the rock like J-Kid or AI? Then this skill drill's for you. It's called Dribble Mania. All you need for this drill is a ball and a buddy. Not necessarily in that order. Here's what you do. Both you start dribbling. Keep your heads up now. The next step is try knocking your buddy's ball away while keeping your own dribble going. It's all about coordination. That means you keep your one hand busy dribbling while you keep the other hand swatting away at your buddy's ball. Nice job. If your one hand gets tired, go ahead and switch your dribble to your opposite hand. Working on this skill drill will improve your handle and your court vision, because you gotta keep your eye on the game instead of the ball. All right, now get out there and practice. When I get back, I want you dribbling so good it looks like you're playing with a big orange yo-yo.
My name's Mead, and my sport is basketball. Practicing is my life. That's how you get better. If you don't practice, then you'll never be able to play. I practice against my shadow because my shadow does everything I do. And because if I can beat it, I can beat anybody. You can do anything when you put your mind to it.
My name is Sabrina, and my sport is tennis. I like tennis because, you don't really get hurt, because in football, you do. My favorite tennis player is Pete Sampras because he serves like this.
best sport is surfing. Surfing is all about waiting for the perfect wave. You just have to time it well, and you can't really think too much, or else you're gonna take too long and you won't catch the wave. The difference between a good ride and a great ride is the difference between thinking it and feeling it.
My name is Nicholas, and I play baseball. You know what? I really don't know what it takes to be a professional ball player because I haven't been there yet. But I know you have to work hard. I mean, you have to give it everything you have. You have to feel what you're doing. You know, and never give up on your dreams.
What's up? I'm Nadine from Nick Gas, and this is the pro sport of snowboarding. We all know the jumps and the half pipe aren't the only places you can find pro boarders. Magazines, TV shows, films, endorsements. Pro boarders are valued for their image as well as their ability. And we all know you work your hiney off on the half pipe. But what else do you have to do to promote or project an image as a professional boarder?
There's a whole lot that goes along with being a professional athlete, but when you look at it in terms that it's what I love to do, and it's great that I have a job doing that you can never complain.
We all have to, work very hard on the slopes and off, such as doing interviews like I'm doing right now. On the off days of snowboarding, I'll have to go out with a photographer or something and shoot some lifestyles.
I think somebody looks at a magazine and gets inspired, it's like, wow, that's really cool. People are really going for it.
Snowboarding is all about image. It's everything from music to fashion to style.
While you're doing that kind of stuff, you want to just project yourself with a good image and, have a good attitude that kids want to look up to you.
It's very important for us that the kids pick up on it because it's the kids that are going to be the future of the sport.
And I remember just a couple years ago, like it was yesterday, me looking up to all these guys, and now I'm shredding with them and good friends with them. It's pretty rad for sure.
What's real or what's just image, who's to say? However you use snowboarding to express yourself is the only image that really matters. I'm Nadine, and for more on snowboarding, keep it right here on Nick Gas.
My workouts don't just take place on the tennis court. It's time to sweat, fitness style.
Strengthen. Stay up.
I've always had to work on my fitness. It's a big part of your game.
Look ahead, look ahead.
You have to work on your strength.
Go. Go. Lift them up, put them down. Lift them up, put them down. Don't lose it. Come on, concentrate.
You have to work on your footwork.
Toes off the ground, heels off the ground.
I'm out 4 or 5 times a week doing fitness after I play.
Lock it out both sides.
I usually do a lot of movement stuff, some core stuff.
Go 8 times. Touch your heel to the ground. Even more, even more. Look ahead, look ahead.
It takes a lot of endurance out of you. Okay, guys, workout over. See you next time on Nick Gas. Whew, I need a break.
Not for shame. Say good game, don't call me a name. Trash is no way to talk, no way to walk through life or play, so watch what you say. Give me props, slap my hand, maybe then you understand. Got no place up in my face, we both teammates in the human race. Respect me, and I respect you back. You diss me, and I turn my back. Don't be lame, win or lose, we both the same. We just playing a game, playing for pride, not for shame.